Hello everyone, I am Varsha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have calligraphy artist Akhilesh Narayana from Karimnagar, Telangana. He is a full-time calligraphy artist. He do different forms of calligraphy. Italic and fraktur are his first love. So today we are going to talk about fraktur calligraphy in detail. He loves to work with ruling pen, fountain pen. So let's meet him.
Hello, Akhilesh. How are you?
I am very fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. So, as I told our audience that you do different forms of calligraphy, so can you tell a little about that?
Yeah, I do various forms of calligraphy. Like I started from 2019. So from then I started using my general tools like pencil. I modified them for writing calligraphy and for understanding tools. I always prefer about know your tool first, understand your tool first in that sense. So I started how a tool can perform. So in that way, I just started modifying my tools. At that time, I don't have any classic tools or these things. So I started with only pencil. Then I started the pointed kind of sharpening tool. I made it sharpening them like a chisel.
Okay.
Then I started using them from
So you
various
modify
scripts.
you
Yes,
modified them by yourself.
yes, I did by myself. Of course, I just studied how a tool will be. Then I
Okay.
started modified pencils,
Okay.
very general pencils, like we do get in geometry box and HB 2B pencils. Then I started them. Then I just studying various scripts. I just love italic and the fractal. At that time, I started with the fractal thing.
Okay.
That's how it started. Understanding tool and the guidelines, preparing on by myself.
Okay.
Then it started.
So when did you
It was
start?
2018. Yes,
Okay.
it was 2018, late 2018 and 19.
Okay. You started as full-time calligraphy artist.
Uh, at that time, I started studying calligraphy. Before that, I was college faculty.
Okay.
Then after I started studying calligraphy and the scripts, various scripts. Then maybe 2019 midway, I started like teaching calligraphy and studying by myself and teaching to the um, younger, like school kids somehow.
Okay. 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 That's great. So today we will talk about fractal calligraphy. So what is
Yes.
fractal calligraphy?
Factor is generally like it's a German script. Gothic period of scripts. There are so many Gothic scripts are there. Um, like textualis quadrata, semi quadrata, buttard. We call them secretary scripts. And among them, Factor is the thing. Like it came into action in 16th century. Yes. So
Okay.
from that time, it was used majorly in general usage. Actually, this is a fractal script, and usually people call it as Gothic calligraphy. But there is a difference: Gothic and the script fractal. Gothic is a period of time, and the script is fractal.
Okay.
Fractal is a part of Gothic family. That's a small difference. Need to
Okay.
understand that.
Okay, so as we know that for different calligraphy, we need different tools. For
Mm.
Proctor, what are the tools required? Like what kind of pen should we use? And
Generally, it's a broad pen calligraphy. We have various tools. As you know, like we use the general um, traditional nibs.
okay,
Before that, it was a completely quill. Uh, these are metal nibs. We can use dip and write, and we have so many types of nibs. Maybe I have 3 to 4 types. I don't know. Can you see this one? This is a Speedball C
yeah,
series nib, and then after this is a Bros nib.
okay,
So it's completely dismantling. We have a holder and a nib. It's a metal nib. We need to dip and write.
okay,
Traditional way of writing. When you are thinking calligraphy, it's just a complete classic model of writing. So in that way, this is dip in the ink and write. This is one way, traditional way. And we have another tool, parallel pen.
okay,
And here you see like there are different sizes and they are differentiated with the cap color.
okay,
So here you can see the number blue color, the largest one, 6.0, 6 mm, and then 3.8 is the next size.
Okay.
green color, and in between we have 4.5 as well. So these are the pens, and this is also broad pen, but there is no need to dip and write in general.
Yeah.
Yes, so there is no need to dip and write.
Okay.
And here I filled almost fountain pen inks, and that's the best part. You can use general fountain pen inks also for this. There is no damage or problem with the reservoir or the steel strips part. There is nothing, no problem for by using this. And this is pilot parallel pen, easy to use. Seriously, you can carry them along. If you have general sketchbook and a pen, you can practice anywhere, or you can gift any person just on the spot, write and gift them their name or anything. So these are the best tools
Okay.
to carry along.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So can you just show us how you use these tools? Can you write something using this?
sure. One. So in general, like when you are writing calligraphy, the major part is you need to draw your guidelines when you're using plain paper. And there is a standard way of making your own guidelines also. Standard way of writing for the script. So here I'm taking visually the nib width. There are few terms to understand before writing. So this is 6.0, largest size. This is nib width. So we need to take this nib width, almost make it 5 there, 3, 4, approx 5.
Okay.
And these are 2, and these are 2 again. This is rough sketch I did. So that's how you need to measure. You need to draw first line is a baseline. Then you need to take height. This is X height in general,
Okay.
header line, ascender line, and descender line. That's how the guidelines are.
Yeah.
And then you just can write here. Okay. So that's capital C. And here is letter A. In this script, the major part is we need to just making a break for every stroke here. That's what the fractal word. Just we are just separating the strokes. We are not writing continuously. The breakage in the letter form. So this is the new word maybe for you, but this is my regular word. I will write all the time.
Okay.
Just try to read this after completing.
It's Cali graduate. I can see
Mm,
Cali Gray GRA
yes,
D
all right.
calligraph. No, you just write it. I will then read it.
Yeah. So that's the word.
Like there are so many strokes, right? You are lifting your
Yes.
pen like when I do brush calligraphy. So when I do that, we also have to lift our pen. But I think it is a
Hmm.
little bit difficult than that.
Yeah. So there are within one letter you will almost lifting many times. Not just we can't count how many times you're actually lifting. For one letter at least for maybe separate
So you're adding colors now,
this is
highlighting.
another size. Yes, just highlighting wherever needed, not for all letters,
Okay.
but a little separation from general way.
Now, can you tell me what you have written after D?
It's a DDICTEED.
Okay. So
Calligraphy. This is my word.
okay.
Addicted to calligraphy.
Okay.
So it's almost made in 2019. Yes, 2019. I wrote this word.
Okay.
I just discovered like, okay, fine. I can stay with calligraphy all the time. So that's how it was created.
Okay. That's very mesmerizing. And we would love to see a full tutorial. So,
Yes,
okay. So
please.
you're spreading ink using this, yeah?
Yes, I'm just blowing. I'm just blowing onto the nib strip area, and it will be highlighting. Like if required, you
Yeah.
can add some droplets kind of thing, or else you can leave as it is like a messy. But
Okay.
the neatness of letters and the messy ink splash will give you some other look, aesthetic looks
Yeah.
for the particular text, or whatever we write,
Yeah.
and maybe some kind of flourishes are needed. That's completely optional for black letter. So I do very less flourishing thing.
Flourishing. Okay.
And of course, yes, this is how I just rotate all the time. I don't keep paper like a fixed one in one place.
Okay.
That is
So
true.
it's looking very lovely. And I was saying that we would like to see a full tutorial on this. So we'll do a different video for that.
Yeah, sure. Done.
Okay. Okay.
I'd love to show the way of my letters as well. Yeah, of course, we take time for that. Thanks.
Okay. So now again, I will ask questions so you can switch. It was lovely. So I have few more questions for you. Like I get these questions a lot of times. Like, what is the scope in calligraphy? Should we do it as a profession, or should we just keep it as a hobby? So, as a full-time artist, what are your thoughts about this?
That's a good question. Like people have this writing hobby all the time.
Yeah.
They are feeling like I have a hobby of writing, and maybe very rare people are finding it. I have such kind of love of letters in my hobby. Very rare people are just finding them as a love, and apart from them, they are seeing just like a hobby of writing in general. Okay, I just need to have a beautiful writing. I am very with what to say. I have a messy handwriting. I don't know how to make it. So for that reason, I need to learn calligraphy so that I can get handwriting well. So this kind of imbalancing in their thoughts also. So coming into profession part, I
But I
say yes.
think, yeah, if we can do it as a profession, but if it is a hobby, then there is no no harm in that, right? Like if it is a hobby, it just gives you
Hmm,
kind of peace while writing. So it is not
exactly.
necessary to turn it into profession. Like I have chatted with few other artists, and they told me
Hmm,
that he's a graphic designer. He's front of his screen all the time. So whenever he
hmm,
want to relax, he just do calligraphy,
hmm.
and he is very good at it,
Yes.
but he do it
Hmm,
as a hobby. But
hmm.
if someone wants to turn it into profession, they can, right?
Yes, of course they can. Like you just mentioned graphic design and graphic design as a person. Um, graphic designing also already having some internal relation from typefaces or type fonts. They need
Yeah.
to set all this type thing. So typography concepts. So apart from these people, like I have an example already. We have lawyers and doctors. In general, doctor has only prescription writing. They don't have any their own handwriting thing.
Yeah.
But it's my personal experience. I just saw a few people. I have friends, lawyers, and they have a huge collection of fountain pens at that time. It was almost 2 years back. A discussion with a friend of mine.
Okay.
He is a lawyer, and they're having one habit of collecting fountain pens. And of course, you know that judges use fountain pens for a judgment kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they have a habit of writing using fountain pens, and at that time they feel some relaxing more using fountain pen more than ballpoint pen. So as you said, graphic designer, they have already relation with calligraphy, but these people, there is no need of no
Yeah.
relation with their profession and the pen thing,
Yeah.
but they are feeling seriously relaxing in that way. So hobby and relaxing method, people are doing meditation, closing your eyes and focus on your breath. Yes, you can open your eyes, focus on the way on your writing. So that's how also a meditation exists.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. So,
Yes.
like again, I will ask the same question because I get this. Like I want to turn it into a profession. So,
Hmm.
would you like to give some advice or something about this? Who want to turn it
So
into a profession?
it depends. Like if you have serious interest in that, you can become professional calligrapher for sure. So as you get that particular intentional way of writing using calligraphy for myself, that's a major part. You should know about yourself first. How can you survive with that part? And I can suggest the basic concept of commission work. Basically, okay, you learn calligraphy and you want to start the basics and you want to become professional calligrapher. I suggest to go with basic things, kind of customizing letterhead
Letters.
somehow.
Yeah.
Letters, handwritten letters are there. Um, certificate writing is the best part actually.
Yeah.
Uh, people will approach you like for customized letter forms. It's a very rare thing because they should know you first. So before that, if you can just approach people, okay, certificate writing. Certificate writing, what you write in general, we have only two, three parts to fill them. They're already text, typed
Yeah.
text, and they have some glossy paper. And you just have a general, if you have already knowledge about calligraphy, you will have a brush pen already. So using a general brush pen and using general calligraphy concepts, general way of writing, it's not like
Yeah.
complete mastery. Just you started and you want to see yourself as a professional calligrapher. In that case, I would suggest you to go with certificate writing. There you need to write 2, 3 fill-in forms like a name or
Name,
degree they are getting or a
position,
certificate
yeah.
what they are getting. Yes, and academic year numbering. So where which year they are certified at. So these are the very few uh, blanks you need to fill. Just start with that. If you see, you need to understand what is your patience, how many certificates you can write, how much time you can spend at one spot.
Yeah.
This is how you need to know yourself first. Then after it starts, okay, you are getting, that's a seriously commission work, please. So when the people are seeing someone is writing well, okay, better just come and say, write for me some certificates.
Yeah.
You can say seriously, yes, I can do for that. Whatever the number you want to write me certificates, I can write for sure. But I need some, what to say, I have some work and this is a completely commission work.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate to say that point. So learn to say no for free works. You may be freelancer, but not for free.
Free, right?
So yes, you can become freelancer for such works, but never hesitate to say no for free works. Yes, I am a freelancer. I do works for commission, and this is my charge. I do this. Whatever the number of
Yeah,
certificates,
because
it
this
depends,
is also
and
a
that.
work. Yeah. This is
Hmm,
the work we do. So you can definitely
yes,
ask for it. And just now I noticed your t-shirt, calligraphy addicted, the
yeah,
word. Yeah.
the same word, calligraphy.
Yeah.
I just
Just
made for myself.
because you wrote the word, that's why I noticed this. So
Yes, I just made myself.
have written it yourself?
Not written on T-shirt. It was screen printing on T-shirt.
Okay.
This is the text ruling pen. As you were asking about what are the types of calligraphy I do. This is one other type, ruling pen.
Okay.
So the word I wrote by myself, and it was screen printer on T-shirt,
Okay.
and
That's great.
this is yeah. So just I want to be as a calligrapher. I want to show myself as a calligrapher. So I am just trying to start this kind of thing, and this is the first T-shirt.
Okay. Lovely. It's lovely. Okay.
The same word, calligraphy addicted.
Yeah.
But I stop here, callig or gr. Addicted is the next word.
But we can
It's
understand
calligraphy.
that. Yeah. It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
When the people are into calligraphy or letter forms,
They can
understanding
understand.
capacity, then
Yeah.
only they can understand.
They can understand.
Planning for workshops and introduction of rolling pen here also. We
Okay.
have rolling pen calligraphers around the world. Let's see, but I'm going to start rolling pen workshop this year maybe.
Okay. So what kind of
Uh,
workshops do you take? Like you take for Fraktur, Italic, or what other workshops do you take?
I do teach. There is a point of difference, a little difference from workshop and master class. Workshop is taking like introductory concept of the script.
Okay.
So whoever the person is coming to learn, we are just I'm just providing them workshop first. If
Okay.
they're interested, they can come over with master class. That takes a lengthy process, maybe 2, 3 months.
Okay.
So after that, they will understand what is my approach first towards the letters, and then I'm guiding them and helping them to approach, make their own letter forms.
Okay.
Like there is a possibility. That's the reason we have a little difference from classic way of calligraphy to the contemporary calligraphy. So
Okay.
whoever the
So
person is just doing that is becoming a contemporary calligrapher. It's a related thing, but not the same thing.
okay. So you take online workshops also?
Yes, I do take. I
Oh,
do conduct online workshops. Yes, scripts, italic, factor, and ruling pen. I'm going to start this year. And classic cursive, I do teach. The basic cursive form from Spencerian model, the first cursive form, American cursive.
okay. Okay. So I will add the link to your Instagram and all the details in the description box. If you want to learn
So
Fraktur or any other form of scripts that he has mentioned, you can check the link in the description box, and that's it.
thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was lovely having you here. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha.
Yeah.